Today I'm really excited because I want to talk about patterns. I love patterns, but sometimes they're kind of expensive. But today I've curated a list of 10 free patterns you can use to inspire your next creation. These patterns are perfect for the spring. All of the links are going to be in the description, so I'm really excited to share them with you. The first pattern I want to talk about is the Bowen dress from Peppermint Magazine. Peppermint Magazine is a great resource for free or affordable patterns. They ask that you pay what you can, which ranges from $0 to $20. I've used quite a few of their free patterns and they have really clear instructions and their patterns are easy to print out and put together. I think the Bowen dress in its own right is very cute, but what I really want to talk about is the sleeve hack article that I found on their website as well, which creates a cute little cloud on your elbow. My personal favorite clothes are ones that make me look like an Animal Crossing character or Tote from Nintendo, and I think this dress does just that. It seems like a super easy pattern, so I think I'll definitely be giving this a try in the coming months. The next pattern I want to talk about from Peppermint Magazine is the Milton Pinafore. I feel like you can get really creative with this one. You can quilt it, you can do patchworking, you can screen print on the fabric and really make it your own. I also think this would be cute with a stripe fabric or a plaid fabric or even a gingham. It's button closures in the back so you can practice your buttonhole making, and it seems really easy to wear and versatile as well. Another pattern I found on my internet deep dive is the Isla puffed sleeve top by Tiana's Closet. This shirt is so cute. It's perfect for a weekend in the farmer's market, for going to the office on a spring day, for running errands. It seems super comfortable, super flowy, and just exactly what I love in clothing. I really want to make this shirt, so hopefully I can do that soon. It just seems like a shirt that you would get from Anthropologie or Free People, and you can make it yourself. Moving on to skirts, another pattern that really caught my eye was the Connie Skirt by Swim Style. This pattern, you have to give them your email. There's a little pop-up that comes up and you give them your email and then they will give you a free pattern for the Connie skirt. And this is just the perfect skirt. You can wear it with anything, any kind of top. You can wear it with a sweater, you can wear it with a t-shirt, and it's just perfect. And you can do it in whatever color that you want. I think I'm gonna do it in black because that picture is so cute. The second skirt I wanna talk about isn't a physical pattern, but it's a self-drafted skirt by Sydney Graham in her video Skirt Tutorial, The Beginning Sewing Project. Self-drafted, no pattern needed. In this video, she walks you through the steps in order to make a skirt based on the measurements of your own body, which I think is a really great idea. You sort of save paper in that way. When you get these free patterns, you usually have to print them out and tape them up and cut them out. So you save time on that. And she made a video, so if you're a beginner sewist, you can follow along and she'll teach you everything that you need to know in order to make this skirt. And this technique is really easy and it's really good if you want to get better at gathering. And plus then you have a really cute skirt at the end. One trend that I've been seeing a lot lately is the really big scrunchies, and I love them. They were a really big trend last spring, but I think they're going to be back this season, and if not, I'm still going to be wearing them. I found a few patterns for you. One is the DIY Giant Scrunchie by allstylelife.com. In this blog post, she teaches you a really simple way to make scrunchies. I've personally made a few scrunchies myself, but those really tight, small ones. So I'm excited to try this super big one. Something I really like about the scrunchies I keep seeing is the lace. I think it would be fairly easy to add some lace on the outer edge of the scrunchie and get that effect. As a bonus pattern, I also found a crochet scrunchie called the Frills and Lace Scrunchie by Hooks Books and Wanderlust on YouTube. If you're a beginner crocheter, this would be a really cool pattern to get started on because it's a video. And I find watching videos to learn how to do something much easier than reading written instructions, especially when you're first getting started. So this is just a fun little bonus if you're a crocheter. I personally really enjoy crocheting, so I might try this out. Moving on to home ideas. Whenever I'm sewing, I'm usually thinking about clothes, sometimes accessories, but I also think that sewing can be a really great skill to have when it comes to home decor and creating a really inviting space I really want to do more outdoor dining in the coming months when it gets warmer. You can get the grill going and set the table really pretty and just enjoy the warm weather. So I think placemats would be a really fun idea. Now I couldn't find a really cute placemat pattern, but I found a few places where you can get a good start on your placemat and from there make it your own and use these inspiration photos to help you. The first one being how to sew simple quilted placemats, and it also says it's an easy tutorial. This is by Modern Moon Quilt Studio, and I think this is a great start if you want to quilt a few placemats and make something that's really unique and something that you can have in your kitchen. You can add a squiggly edge on your placemats, you can add a ruffle, you can do multicolored, you could even do round placemats. I just really love that idea of having something that you made yourself at the table to spruce it up. Missouri Star also has a great tutorial called How to Make Simple Quilted Placemats. Personally, I'm a big fan of Missouri Star. I find their videos to be really simple and inspiring, and she just gives you the perfect amount of information that you need to get started on quilting, and this is another great place to start for your placemats. On a similar note, coasters are another great place to get inspired. I personally plan to make coasters soon. I have these little squares. Let me show you. I made a ton of these little 8-pointed star pieces for a quilt that I was planning to make, and I made them the wrong size. So I have a bunch of them. They were supposed to be this size. So I did one right. This is from a Missouri Star video, which I will link below as well. But then I stopped watching the video and I was like, I got it. I know how to make this. And I only watched her make it once. And then I made them all and they're way too small. So I'm gonna take it as a happy mistake because I think this would be a really cute coaster. Like, can't you just see that? Really, really cute. And I also think that coasters are a great way to get started on quilting. It's sort of an easy, digestible way to understand the basics of quilting, cutting out the pieces, lining them up, sewing them together, ironing them down, and then learning how to add the batting and the back and learning how to do the top stitching at the end. So this could be a really good project for a beginner as well as somebody who, you know, has a ton of fabric in their collection and needs to work on getting it out. I also think these would be great gifts, making 4 or 6 of them, tying them with a ribbon, super cute, thoughtful gift for somebody that means a lot because you put in all of that effort. I found a great article from allpeoplequilt.com where they list 18 free patterns for you to use to make coasters. There's so many ways to make coasters and there's so many cool ideas. I really liked this wine glass one that I saw on their page. You can make them out of felt, you can make them out of fabric, you can make Christmas ones, you can make birthday ones. The options are truly endless. So right there, that's 18 patterns. Another great resource for free or affordable patterns with really great instructions is Glory Allen on YouTube. I made his tote bag with a little pocket. His video is very simple to follow and I loved the outcome. I love the little pocket in the front. It's perfect for your AirPods or your headphones. I think my phone fits perfectly in that little box and you can customize it. I customized this by making the design on my computer and having it printed on fabric. This was a resource in the print lab at my college for printed fabric, but there are tons of places online where you can have fabric printed that you designed and then you can take it and make it something that only you have. So I think that's really cool. You can also use iron-on paper, you can make a screen print, you can make a stamp. There are so many ways to get creative with this. He also has just really high quality content for beginner sewing. He's the reason why I got this Singer Heavy Duty, which I really like, and it's a great option if you're looking for a sewing machine. Another favorite tote bag pattern of mine comes from DIY Today's Sewing and Embroidery, and it's their DIY tote bag tutorial on their YouTube channel. I've made quite a few tote bags using this pattern. It's really sturdy and it has a pocket on 2 pockets on the outside, and you can totally hack it and make more pockets on the inside, and you don't need anything other than the fabric you're using because you can make the straps. I've definitely used those canvas straps as well, so it can go either way, but I used this for a screen print pattern that I designed at school, and I made one for me, and I made one for my mom, and then my friend Maggie gave me her screen printed fabric that she made in that class as well, and I made her tote bag. So if you have a really unique fabric that you want to make into something that you can wear and be proud of, this is a great tutorial to use. There's no pattern, it's just measurements, which I think is really handy because it's super simple and you can scale them down. This just reminded me that I made them slightly smaller and I gave them to my coworkers and everyone loved it. So this is a great pattern, one of my favorites for sure. And I think that makes 10 patterns. I'm not 100% sure, now I'm getting a little bit mixed up, but 10 or so patterns or tutorials that you can use to get inspired and make something today. Sew something, be creative, get inspired, and they're free. So I hope this video was helpful. All of the links for these patterns are going to be in the description. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. Be sure to like this video if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. My videos are all things sewing and crafting. And until the next one.